Toyota dealerships that one of them added $6,900 to the price of a Toyota. User sent me this one. Take a look at that. The next one is $10,000 that they added to the price of the car. Well, no, guys, when do you say, no, this is too much? I don't want to pay for the car. But the problem with it is people, I got to get a new car. Got to get a new car right now. It's crazy. I deserve it. I work hard. We all do. Okay? I don't know anybody right now that's making an ounce of headway that's not working hard. Harder than they've ever worked right now. Okay? People want to be in debt. Why? Do you know what the freedom of waking up and not having a car payment is? It's fantastic. It is so beautiful not to be a car payment degenerate, okay? And what I mean by that is the people that have to go out, living here in Southern California, amongst the people that think that they're wealthy and they drive, you know, BMWs and G-Wagons and all these super duper expensive cars that are unbelievably expensive. And these people have $2,500 a month car payments and crazy things like that. And you can sit there and laugh at me. And I like the people that talked, you know, when I talked about Tesla and people having $1,500, $1,600 a month car payments, we had that one Tesla that had a $1,400 a month car payment and you could drive the car 10,000 miles the entire life of the lease. How ridiculous is that? So share your thoughts on this stuff, guys. I think that we have just seen the beginning of this thing take a turn when the banks start to admit that there's a problem and the next rate increase. When's the next rate increase going to happen, guys? Okay, step up, give it to us. I want to see everything go up right away. So, again, I'm not, you know, your credit cards are going to go up, but there's going to be a point in time that you're going to see something really bad when it comes to the banks. And there's going to be a bank failure. And again, the fact that the FDIC knows that one of the big four banks is having a huge liquidity problem, no money, and they will not say which one it is, that should scare the hell out of you guys. It really should. But again, I love people that guess. Is it Bank of America? Is it Goldman Sachs right now? Okay. Is it Wells Fargo? I mean, you know, is it JP Morgan? I mean, you guys tell me, okay? Citibank, Chase? I mean, who is it right now? Because it's one of these guys, and it's bad right now. So, let me know what you guys think. Real estate, you know, there's an article here from the Orange County Register. There's a writer named Lancer who has been around for years, okay, decades at the Register. And he saw the last real estate crash, and very good writer, very detailed, but you're going to see that is California immune to the bubble, and will we have as hard a time as we had last time? Guys, I think this is going to be so much worse when you look at people leaving, okay? And there's a second article, and that's the thing. You got to just not listen to one source right now. You got to look at everything. When you look at the South and the belt of the South, that's where people are moving to. They're exiting California. They're exiting New York, rightfully so. But when they're moving to the South right now. And some of these areas have gone up an absolute ton. And when you look at rents and the high rents that you're seeing, you know, Florida has areas that have gone up 58% in the last year in rent. That's incredible, guys. We're seeing these numbers like we've never seen before. And people, you know, I had a friend of a friend who is a single mom, talk to me about what she should do and where she should go rent. And again, get creative, guys, because I'm going to give her this. Now, she runs a housekeeping business, okay? So she cleans houses, you know, and does that. Well, this area, okay, Southern California has a lot of people with guest houses. Go look at these guest house rentals and offer to clean the house, okay? They would do that. As a single dad, when I was trying to get my kids places and we'd see different places for rent and things like that, I had one guy that was like, hey, you can live in the guest house if you do landscaping. Well, it's kind of a business to run, and I don't want to be your, you know, boy servant here all day. But again, those deals are out there, guys. Get creative, be smart, look differently. There's going to be 100 applications. What separates you from everybody else, okay? Let's talk about that for a second, because nobody wants to admit that there's a problem. Oh, look at the babies. guys. Mama with the babies right there. So. What separates you from everybody else renting? As a single dad, okay, and single income, kids half the time, you know, people would get crazy. The questions that people asked me, you guys wouldn't believe. Hey, I don't care about the fair housing rules and all that stuff. This is my house you're renting. I'm going to ask you whatever the hell I want to ask you. That's what I heard several times. Not once, not twice, several times. What separated me? I would write letters to people and show pictures of my son playing baseball at the local baseball field and do things that would separate me from everybody else. And you know what? It worked, okay? So what separates you from everybody else in those 100 applications? Oh, I'm a nice person. I promise you I'll make the money. I promise you I'll pay it. I don't care. I don't care at all. There's another 98 applications in front of you. Be different. Be creative. Use your thinking cap, okay? There is nothing too crazy to ask for right now. No is an answer, and it's not a reflection on you. So people on Patreon ask me questions like this all the time if you guys ever want access to that. Okay? Share your thoughts, guys. Look at the baby ducks. So happy, hanging out with mom. Now, when it comes to real estate, January had a huge month as far as the sale of properties, but there were a couple things that were alarming. 33% of all the houses that were sold were bought by investors. There's that. Okay? They're not going to continue to buy everything forever and ever and ever and buy it all. It's just not going to happen. There was a dramatic price increase, but since January, we've seen houses sit on the market longer, which is a concern. It's getting drug out, and the asking prices are getting lowered, and we're seeing this in key areas like here in Southern California. We're seeing that in certain pockets. Now, the World Food Organization, okay, has just talked about the price of food globally. And we have never seen food prices shoot up like this. And they say there's 5 stats that everybody needs to look at where food prices have completely skyrocketed right now. Globally, food is up all over the place. Think about this. 40% of the wheat and almost 50% of the sunflower oil is produced between Russia and Ukraine. So we've got a real problem there, guys, that keeps people just, oh, yeah, I don't know any Russians. I don't know any Ukrainians. Okay, well, you eat it and you know them, needless to say. So food prices are up dramatically. You've got sunflower oil up dramatically. You've got the price of cereal up. Now, when I say dramatically, it's 25%. You've got price of cereal up 20%. The price of meat, they're bragging about this one. Hey, meat only went up 5% in March. Oh yeah, up from the 30% that it was up already this year. So meat's up 35%. Chicken and poultry, it went up. It didn't go up as much. It only went up about 3% in March, but again, it's up 28.5% right now. So when you hear these numbers, that is what people are concerned about. And again, the scarcity of this stuff. Now, here's the thing about this in Southern California. Here you've got Easter weekend, and there is a blockade, so to speak, at the border with trucks into Texas. And the problem with it is that they are saying that this is going to make shelves barren in the southern part of the United States because so much produce is grown because of the good weather in Mexico. And we're not going to get those vegetables. And again, how long can vegetables stay in a truck, guys, before they go bad? I don't know the answer to that. I don't like to think about stuff like that. But the problem with it is that your shelves are going to be barren right now, and it could affect Easter week and beyond Easter week. So there's that. Are you guys starting to see problems yet? Dog food, cat food. People are telling me and sending me different pictures of barren shelves and how they can't get certain foods. And I have a friend who's got a dog with this dietary restriction, which I kind of laughed at. And I'm like, well, don't all dog foods have X, Y, and Z that the vet says she's supposed to have? No, they don't. So whenever I'm out and I see a real, a real pet store, not, just a regular store, I go in and see if they have this dog food, and they don't have it right now. So there's that. Now, here's something totally disturbing for you guys. I was in a Big Lots today, and I walk through and I go, hey, do you guys have carts? I want to get a cart because there's some stuff on sale I want to get. No, sir, we got rid of the carts because of the theft. Okay? You don't have carts. Well, we have a few carts, and you're going to have to wait your turn to get a shopping cart. There's that. Well, you guys, let me just have a basket, and I can work with a basket. No more baskets, sir. We've eliminated baskets in all the stores because of the theft and because people load them up and walk out the door with them. This is in Tustin, California, guys. This is a nice area, and there's no more baskets at the Big Lots. Now, I had the look on my face clearly, and she's like, listen, it's much worse than you think. We have to now have the shampoo behind the counter. So behind the counter at Big Lots is all the soaps and all the shampoos lined up because people steal that stuff. Oh, they'll stick 4 or 5 things of shampoo down their pants and walk out. Really? Wow. I had no idea, guys. So there's that. The next thing is, you know how you can go to those places and rent the carpet cleaning equipment? People are stealing the carpet cleaning equipment. So they walk in and they roll out the carpet cleaning equipment without paying for it and steal it. So retail crime, guys, it's coming to a city near you. I had a friend that went on a business trip last week to New Orleans. And she said the crime was so bad that men and women do not go outside by yourself at night, ever, okay? Carjackings during the day, robberies during the day, stores getting robbed, people walking into restaurants and robbing people as they're eating. Woman had her car stolen, ripped her out of the car while they were there, And again, people are using guns. Look at this guy, just kicked his ball into the thing from the soccer field. So, wonder how he's going to get that. That'll be good. Go swimming. Okay. Do it. Go swimming. Okay. So, share your thoughts on all this stuff, guys. But the retail crime, the retail problems that we're seeing in Northern California, in lovely cities like San Francisco, it's getting worse, guys. Absolutely getting worse. So